Today I'm reacting to your watches posted on the subreddit. 134,000 members and you should join now. Traditional watches are back, baby. Timex. Know the time without seeing you have 1,249 answered emails. Well, that's how marketing should be done. I don't know if this is a real billboard. Do you think this is a real billboard?
Yeah, I think so.
That's f***ing class. Mate, I saw this! What is the name of this Temu thing? It's like a smartwatch in a fake Rolex case. And the first time I saw this, I was like, that looks like a fake watch. It looks weird, that display. But it was a f***ing smart... It's clever done, mate. I'm rating this. Fake Rolexes I don't rate in any way, shape or form. However, I find this quite funny. And you know what? Back in the day, I had this idea, right? This is years ago. I wanted to create a device that you could attach on the case back of your luxury watch. That device would work similar as a Whoop and would measure all your health stuff. However, I didn't have the funds nor the anything to create that. I still haven't seen that. So if there's anyone that can help me with that, I would love to create that. Don't steal my idea. I hate the functionalities of a smartwatch because I think we're all over-connected. But the health aspect is very good. But I don't want to wear an Apple Watch because it'll make me look like a kid. I'm not a kid. Or it makes me look like a left-wing hippie. Ones that drive Tesla. There's nothing wrong with Tesla about it.
Tesla's like severely right-wing.
No, but the funny... Yeah, I never understood that, by the way. Elon Musk is leaning on the right side, but all the Tesla customers...
So like in protest, they're buying Teslas?
Yeah, exactly. It's wild. But Elon Musk, the main man, is actually leaning on the right side. I love it.
Leaning.
Well, leaning. I could be completely wrong, but I know nothing about politics, but that's how I look at it.
Have you seen the picture of him shirtless on a boat?
No? The class?
I hasn't seen sunlight in years.
Economy is temporary. Ah, mate, I done the same. I love that. Economy is temporarily. Patek Philippe is for a lifetime. Absolutely agree. That's why I made that video with an RM. With this watch, actually, on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Staying humble. Well, the funny part of the joke is that the RM is actually not really mine, and I didn't want to pay for my entire family to fly business class. Well, that's just being real, to be honest.
So you went down to economy to meet them to take the photo?
No. Yeah, I kept it there. Finally filled up the box. Breitling B09 Pistachio. The Jaeger LeCoultre MOT Moonface. Love that watch. G-Shock. God there. Casio, absolute god there. Seiko SKX009, that's half alright. And Omega Seamaster 300M. What a lovely collection, including two really cool Rolexes. I do feel he's missing a wee bit of precious metal and he should also go a wee bit independent. That's what I would like. But well done, what a great collection. From a guy called Roach.
Huh?
I said Roach, you dickhead. Watch collecting at 25. What should I get next? Seiko, Swatch, G-Shock.
One more space there for a Seiko?
Yeah, there's one more space for Seiko, mate. Yeah, it's very Seiko, to be honest. AP Royal Oak, when you really want the industrial bathroom to look on the when you really want that industrial bathroom look on your wrist. Well, it's not funny. Do you rate this?
It makes me not ever want the Royal Oak now, because it does look like a bathroom.
It doesn't look like a bathroom, it's a wristwatch, you dickhead. What are you talking about?
It's a tiles.
This is a guilloche pattern. Those tiles are not guilloche pattern. What are you talking about? Off, right? I know AP is becoming quite uncool at the moment, but it's not that bad. It's not Hublot bad. It's not bathroom bad. I can't even believe that we have this conversation in a serious watch-related video. Tell me your watch opinion that has watch folks at you like this.
It's like a controversial opinion.
If you say anything bad about Grand Seiko, like this is what happens. And if you say anything bad about like what do you call that? That I was talking about, Studio Underdog, like this is what happens because it's really hippie driven, if you know what I mean. In the political left wing, there's a small group of watch enthusiasts that really buy Studio Underdog. If you say anything bad about it, that's what happens.
We need to make a graph of like right and left wing correlation.
Yes! IWC should belong in the most left one ever because they were really big Hitler fans. Did you not know that? IWC was like Hitler.
They're on the left?
No, sorry, they were on the right, sorry. Far right, they were far right, yeah. White and short hair and German. Aryan race, IWC was very...
Master race?
IWC was very right wing. If you put the swastika above the IWC logo, it doesn't really look mad out of place, to be honest.
What's this in Wonders 2025?
The new swastika. Let her have it, mate. For those who are offended by this, I can make jokes about that. I'm a Dutch-born person. My grandparents fought in the war, so I can make comments about that and about the Germans. So off.
What actually is yours?
Anyone that pays more than $1,000 for a Seiko is a retard. Which one will you pick? Left, Omega Seamaster 300. Right, Rolex 126610 LV. Well, that's easy. That's the Rolex Submariner. Of course, any day of the week. Even if it was priced at exactly the same. Picked up a new piece from my girl.
Is that a paw or a hat?
Well, I have hairy feet. Look a wee bit like that. People actually have hobbit feet. I don't want to offend any hobbits here, but like...
Get yours out?
Well, if it turns you on, son.
We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look.
OnlyFans, Nico feet pics. Let her have it! The first proper watch. So I joined this community not so long after coming across many videos of Nico. Yes. And I decided that I want a watch that when I accomplish something. Nico said Timex is an absolute would buy. So it is for me. And I think you've done a great job and congratulations from me and the whole team on your graduation. Monster Killer B. Honestly, class, well done. Cool watch as well, to be honest. Birthday coming up. Help me choose. IWC Portuguese 7-day chronograph. Well, the photo that you showed me is not a Portuguese 7-day chronograph, to be honest. It's not a chronograph at all, so I don't really know if that was a small mistake, but that is a normal Portuguese 7-day power reserve. Omega Seamaster NTTD, that's the James Bond one. It breaks my heart seeing that watch. I still want that back. Tudor Pelagos FXD, which I think is in class. Panerai, just throw it in the bin, don't even think about that. The coolest idea, and you really have it right here, is the birth year sub. And my advice to you would be, go for the birth year sub 1992. It's class year, class watch, very affordable, still in the realm of Submariners. And then your second watch should be that Seamaster, that titanium Seamaster. Tudor should go after that. Then the IWC and the Panerai you should never even consider. Omega really stepped it up. Why? Because they copied the presidential bracelet from Rolex. Got this beauty, airport impulse buy. I have to say Omega have really stepped up their game amidst the Rolex shortage at retail. And I absolutely agree with that. Omega has definitely benefited from Rolex's fake shortage problems and the games they played, and Omega deserves that for sure. However, would you really call it stepping up their game? Not really. They haven't done anything shocking, bar copying Rolex every time. Bought myself a little vacation souvenir. What do you all think of the Tissot PRX? Love the dial. Wee bit tight on your wrist. However, it's a class watch. And what are the comments like? Maybe put a link or two back. Your hand is gonna fall off from blood loss. Recent purchase, Junghans. I like Junghans. I like the real Bauhaus style, same as Nomos. I think it's class. Well, coincidentally, they're both Germans. I'm not making any political statements here. Anyway, I love Junghans. I think it's class. Well done. Congratulations. Didn't know Rolex sold these type of products. I think this must be a joke. It's toilet roll. It should have been Omega, shouldn't it? Mate, someone done a... Did you see that? Hublot X Abercrombie and Finch. Did you see that?
Sure, I made that.
Did you make that?
Yeah, sure, that was in the video.
Was you... You're a dickhead. Which video did you put that in?
You even watch the video?
I do! I do! Abercrombie and fish and chips. That's funny. Flabbercrombie. Abercrombie and lunch. Peak meal physique. This is both disturbing and arousing, but mainly arousing. He is the daddy. Call me daddy, son.
Oh my God, you're so kind. You're so protective. You're like my daddy. Is that what you like to hear?
No. Cold Boy 0104. Respectfully, I hate Nico. I think he's bad for the culture and embodies the community to act snobbier than they need to be about these little things that keep time on our wrists. Nico knows his watches. I respect him for that. But for all the rest, he's just a knobhead in a shitty Ferrari. I appreciate your love. However, you're on my subreddit. I don't want to change your mind. You have the right of your own opinion. However, I think it's quite unfair. Do you not agree?
Well, he's right though.
Well, I'm a knobhead. Factually correct. Luckily, the Reddit's been very positive, bar that. My new hand drawing, that's no way. If that is correct, that is talented. I want that. I need that in my life. 5270. That is a guy with a big talent. Nicola Kolzhik Art. Search for this guy. Very talented guy. Well done, mate. Man ex Nico Leonard. This is something I've been working on for 2.5 years. It's not a normal watch. It's not something you've seen in probably a very long time. I bring alive one of my favorite complications of all time. And I think this watch is the absolute bollocks. This week, I'm gonna share this watch with the world, with you guys. It actually makes me a wee bit emotional because it's been such an incredible journey. It's not an existing watch. This is something brand spanking new. And it's only gonna be available as a collaboration with myself. Johnny, can you put a link in the description? Man Watches. You can leave your email address in there. And whenever it launches, you get the opportunity to be one of the first people to buy it. It's gonna be live only a limited amount of time. I think only a couple of days.